Hello my beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Today I am coming to you as a home baker, as a small baker, and I'm going to be taking you through, or I want you to come along on a journey of baking my first wedding cake in 2025. As a small home baker with a small oven, baking 13 side cakes and 4 tiered centerpiece. Yeah, so I want you guys to come along. I want to show you, if you're that kind of person aspiring to become a baker and you think everything has to begin when it is big, maybe you'll be inspired by what I do and how I do it. First of all, this is the oven I use. This is a 60 by 60 oven. It is what I use. It is not very small, like it's sorry, it is not big. It is a medium oven. Yeah. And so basically that is what I'm going to be using. So far I have already baked the cakes. These are one of the, now this is the size of the small cakes that we're going to be giving away. We already baked the 13 cakes. So normally what I do like this. This is an 8-inch cake. This is an 8-inch pan. Here I use an 8-inch pan, so that one fits. I put like 3 in the oven because I can't put up and down. So just know that it is always a journey. And then another thing I'm going to talk about, sorry for that. Another thing I'm going to talk about, electricity. Someone asked that, isn't electricity so expensive? Right now for this entire it depends really. Yeah, but of course you will calculate everything and price your customer. Yeah, so that is it. And then here we have, so these are the side cakes that we're going to be giving. Like I said before, if you're to price your client, you have to write down every expenses that you have made, and then, or like if you've done the same cake before, do that and then price the client accordingly. So that very day I also made some butter, that one that I was showing, and then of course like all the side cakes are done. It is like late in the night, that yeah, but then I was determined to make sure that everything is done on time and ready to go just anytime I was ready. So as I record this, I am so tired. This is a Saturday after the function as I edit this video, but I am glad. So I baked some of the cakes and put them in the fridge. Yeah, so that is it. We're going to continue watching this. If you're that person who wants to really start baking from home, it is possible. Yeah, so this is the other mix. Now I'm now starting here. I was starting to do the centerpiece. Yeah, starting to do the centerpiece. That is vanilla, that has some raisins, and then of course the chocolate that has raisins. It's not like the fancy chocolate. This is the old-fashioned chocolate, yeah, if I may say. So that is what I'm working on right now. I'm sure for those that have been here, you know why I put flour in the pans and the baking pans, so that once I've baked and I'm removing the cake, it does not stick on the bottom of the pan. Please take note of that. If this is the kind of content that you'd like me to keep recording, please let me know in the comment section. I got some comments about it last time, that some of you would like to receive such content. So I'll be making such vlogs once in a while. Of course, like as bakers, as home bakers, we do not have clients every day, and that is the reason I prefer working from home. Because now imagine you are in a shop, you have to pay rent every month, you know. You have to pay rent every month, then you pay rent for home, all that. So it is really tricky sometimes. So yeah, that is my cake. As that one was baking, actually it already baked, I went ahead and trimmed this other cake. This was lemon, some chocolate. I had a rich chocolate the first layer down is a rich chocolate, yeah, and yeah, and then some fruit cake, yeah, just like that, like that, like that. So I went ahead and still removed the pan. Now you see how the cake comes out. The other flour that we put on the bottom of the pan, it helps the cake to come out so nicely. So I prefer working on these, like on this part of trimming before we get into fondant, because fondant needs a very very clean place. So I just want everything for me, like when you're trimming, every place is like everywhere it is messed up. Yeah, so I want to do it for once, so that the guy who helps me with covering the cakes, the guy who's on my team, when he comes, we are good to go. So just like that, we are trimming our cakes. So please, if you are a home baker, please comment in the comment section and you tell me that you are a home baker, and let's share knowledge. Knowledge. Where would you, if you've just started, where do you need help? Yeah, so that in case I know how to help, I can as well help, maybe by replying your comment and all that. And if you're not from Uganda, you're watching from outside Uganda, please comment in the comment section and tell me your country, so that I can take note of that and maybe send a shout out next time. Then this is the baking cake, the the big centerpiece. Yeah, yeah. So this is it, and we are gonna be wrapping it up. So one thing I normally do, I have a back problem, and I hate when I am using fondant, I am dying. So one thing I did was to hire an extra person who comes in to decorate my cakes. That's the thing I do lately. So I have a colleague who is part of the team who does cake decorating, and me, I concentrate on baking. Yeah, so he's going to come. He's about to come. He was here yesterday. He's about to come, and he will sort out most of the things Yeah, and we'll be good to go. So it was time for me to make some breakfast. I have some sandwich that I'm going to be using, but you guys don't laugh at me. This is how I prefer my ham to be. I prefer like warming up my ham on maybe a frying pan. Like I don't like make it like get so ready, but then I warm it up and I don't like it when I don't like eating it when it is not like when I don't when I've not like prepared it again. Yeah, so yeah, I went ahead and did some ham. I did some eggs also, some yeah, and also I did some tea and of course toast bread, because that is the thing that I really wanted. And yeah, at the end of the day, I enjoyed my morning. Even my daughter loved it. Yeah, so basically, that is how my week has been. My week has been running so crazy. Keep watching and see where we are until we delivered the cake. And here we're about to finish up these side cakes. Also, as you can see, the centerpiece is done, just waiting for a few touches and then we'll be good to go. So what we did, I tried putting on some flowers to see how it's going to turn out, and it looked so amazing. Look at that. So here it was time for me to start packing up, because it was like a night before. I had like a few hours to travel to Kampala. This cake was going to Kampala, it wasn't here in Ginger. So I had to make sure that I prepare early, because we were leaving so early in the morning. One of the things I normally do when I have cakes in Kampala, I prefer like being in Kampala like latest at 8, so that I set up my cake. If I'm to stay there, I stay, and if I'm not staying, I go ahead and leave. And so that is me done packing all the side cakes. I didn't want to wake up in the morning and start adding extra work. I just wanted to wake up, prepare, and just leave. And that is what exactly happened. So those are our side cakes. And of course, I went ahead and separated this cake. I removed the top two tiers, and then I separated both of them and put them in different boxes. But the two tiers, they just moved together. We had supported them very well, and they even reached when they were fine. So this is the so basically this is the Saturday morning when we are going to Kampala. This was 4:50 a.m. Yeah, because normally some Saturdays you wake up and you find a lot of jam. So I didn't want that. Normally when I'm carrying a client's work, I just have no excuse. I have to plan ahead of time. And so that is us ready to leave. We had already put everything in the car. Yeah, and we were good to go. We were ready to leave. So guys, let us meet maybe in Kampala or so. So like here we had already reached, this is Northern Bypass. We had reached Kampala already. Now heading to the venue. Oh yeah, it was that fast. We didn't find jam on the way. Yeah, because we had even prayed for that journey, that it is smooth. We prayed for everything, that the cakes do not get spoiled. So if you're that kind of person who's ready for this business is for God. Trust me, it is for God. Yeah, he's the only one who's going to, because sometimes when the cake gets spoiled, you ask yourself like 1,000 questions. What did I do wrong here? So it is always good to commit everything into the hands of God. Yes, so we are moving. We were on we reached like Kampala, like Northern Bypass around 8 because we reached, I thought maybe we'd reach like at 10 because they were telling me jam. So I had planned like latest 10 I will be there. But the good thing, we were there before 10. And this is me very tired. Very tired. My husband kept, I told my husband I was not going to doze, but then said, you who said you're not going to doze, you're already dozing. Yeah, but I had to take some nap because I was really tired. So we have reached the venue. This is the venue we're going. We found when the decorators had decorated. They decorated at night before, and the decor looked so amazing. Look at that, and imagine when they put the lights, it looked so amazing. And meanwhile, this client of mine, she told me long time that, Dora, if I ever find a man, you will be the person to bake my cake. And I am glad that she came back and I did what she wanted. So guys, this is the place. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the cake. So here we go. You see, I've already put like the tiers. Now it's time for me to assemble flowers, and of course the some other things to cover up, like the lines of the tiers and all that. Normally when we are moving as bakers, you just move with your tool that has everything, just in case the cake doesn't, like in case the cake gets spoiled, you're ready to fix it. So make sure if you're traveling, you travel with fondant, you travel with icing, you travel with things that will save you. But I just advise you to make sure that you make sure you don't take a full tiered cake like the way it is. And if you are a beginner and you haven't learned the game, so I'd say I advise you just take like maybe 2 tiers. The down ones are always strong as long as you have strength in them with the skewers. You will always be good to go. So guys, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Guys, I think you're starting to look at how the look of this cake is gonna look like. This is our first wedding cake this year, 2025. And by the way, if you're watching this and you're in Uganda, we are giving an offer of a wedding cake. We're giving you 10 side cakes and a 3 tiered centerpiece at only 2 million Ugandan shillings. So that is the work, guys. That is the work. We are delighted. We are glad that we got to serve this, our bagole, and we got to deliver our first wedding cake in 2025. If this is the kind of content you would like to receive, please do not forget to subscribe and let me know in the comment section. After that, we headed to Chinatown to check out a few things that were there. We picked up a few things. I wanted some things for my baby. I picked out a few little things, and that was it. We're also looking for something to eat. Chinatown it has variety. That is it.